Good morning, folks. Buenos dias, peregrinos. Today, I want to talk about travel guides. Many people are asking, which travel guide is the best? Which should I buy? And no one's asking, do I need a travel guide? Let's say it that way. If you walk Camino in Germany, like me, Via Coloniensis, or in France, it would be probably a good idea to buy a travel guide. When you walk the Camino in Spain, you don't need any. Now, a travel guide can be nice. There's many information inside, sometimes funny stories, and information about the history of the way, of the towns. It's interesting. It's nice to read. But taking it on a Camino in your backpack? No. Why? There are so many yellow arrows and signs that show you the way. You don't need a travel guide. For what? I saw a video of a young guy. He wants to walk the Camino low budget. You know, he bought a pair of boots for 25 euros. 25 euros. A backpack in the supermarket for 30 euros. And he bought travel guides for 60 euros. Makes no sense at all. So don't get me wrong. I don't say don't buy any travel guides. I bought them all. And it's fun to read, to get some information, to get a little, let's say, mentally prepared. But taking them on the Camino in a backpack? Additional weight? No. Why? But I wouldn't be here if I wouldn't have any options for you. Options that don't weigh anything, don't cost anything, and provide you with all necessary information. Crazy, isn't it? First thing I want to talk about is the website godesalco.com. An Italian pilgrim told me that, and it's amazing. It's in Spanish, but you can let it translate by Google, but it's not necessary. And this website contains a planning tool for every single Camino. It's amazing. You have all different types of possible Caminos available. But we want to choose Camino de Santiago from Saint-Jean to Santiago. And there you see all the possible entry points of your Camino, and we want to start at Saint-Jean. And we go down, to Santiago. We can type in a name to make it more personal. And now we can schedule our trip. And what's really nice, we can now export in all kind of file types. We can export our schedule as a PDF as well as a GPX file for our navigation system. And the PDF shows all your details of your schedule, including every town how many albergues, what kind of albergues, altitude, stuff like that. Perfect. Second option, an app for your smartphone. It's called Camino Pilgrim. I don't know if it's available for iOS, but definitely for Android. And in the store it says in-app purchases, but nah, in-app purchases only for weather forecast for the towns where you want to walk. Not necessary. Look out of the window. Anyway, apart from that, entirely free. You can plan your trip. You have information on the albergues, everything. It's amazing and free. So this app has some pre-installed routes that you can select, but you can also set up your own individual route with start point, end point and start date, so it automatically calculates the day of your arrival. And here you see your sections, and each section shows you the several towns that you'll pass, and if there's a water fountain, restaurant, albergues, hotels, bancomat, whatever. And on each town you can see the available albergues, opening times, costs, if there's a washing machine, Wi-Fi, breakfast, whatever. And what's also nice, you have a navigation app, but you have to take into account to previously download the Google Maps. Otherwise, due to maybe lack of mobile connection, you will have no map. And for the third, what I like is GPS navigation map. The advantage of that is you can download the maps of the area where you walk offline, and GPS signal you have almost everywhere that's independent from mobile net. It's perfect. So if you get lost, like I did once when I was walking to Fisterra, it was horrible, but that app showed me where I can get back on the way. So it's for your own safety. I like. When I walk the Camino, I don't use it that much, but I feel good having it. Now, if you decided that it has to be a travel guide, I don't know. I don't know if this travel guide already also exists in rest of Europe or USA or whatever. It's the favorite German travel guide, Outdoor. It's a yellow book. And second one is, yeah, I guess you also know that, from Rotha, Red Book. And yeah, it's a matter of taste. They both don't lie to you. It depends on what you like more. Anyway, as I walked my Camino in 2015, I bought the travel guide from John Brielli. This time it was only in English, but I think now it's also available in German, maybe in different languages, I don't know. And it's perfect. It's not too overload with surrounding stories and all necessary informations. Excellent. And what I like very much is, if you don't want to have all those reading stuff, you can buy this travel guide also only with the maps of your tour. Maps and information of the albergues, telephone numbers, stuff like that. It's an amazing concept, I like. To sum this all up, you want to buy a travel guide, it's okay. It's nice to have. As I mentioned, I have them all. You need them? No. And then for me, it doesn't make sense to cut off the handle of your toothbrush in order to lose some weight and then take with you a book that you don't need. Makes no sense for me. Anyway, that being said, I hope this time I could provide you with some information. And yeah, till next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Buen camino.